Ever wondered how to make your barndominium feel less like a barn and more like home? People all over are mixing rural charm with modern comfort, creating spaces that surprise and delight. You don't need a big budget, just a spark of inspiration. From cozy nooks tucked into lofts to kitchens that blend indoors without, barndominium interior ideas are as varied as they are clever. Ready to add character, comfort, and a dash of fun to your own space? Let's get started. Steel beams overhead give this barndominium a raw, edgy character, while distressed wood warms up the space. Think sliding barn doors, Edison bulbs, and open shelving. It's practical and striking, easy to clean, hard to ignore. Who says rustic and modern can't share a roof? However, steel accents may echo sound, amplifying noise during gatherings. Soft textiles, area rugs, and plenty of plants help muffle the clatter. Balance is the secret. Combine tough materials with cozy touches, and your industrial farmhouse loft will feel more inviting than intimidating. Minimalist Scandinavian-inspired barndominiums spotlight simplicity and warmth. White walls bounce light around, making rooms feel bigger and brighter. Natural wood, think blonde floors or pale beams, adds subtle texture. If you want calm, no-fuss living, this style offers it in spades. Less clutter means easier cleaning, too. However, keeping a minimalist look can be tricky if you collect stuff. The pale palette may show scuffs or dirt more easily, but with clever storage and easy-to-clean finishes, you can dodge most pitfalls. Ask yourself, do you prefer tidy, inviting spaces? If yes, this approach fits like a glove. Vintage barn doors make bedrooms pop. Repurposing them as headboards adds texture, charm, and a dose of nostalgia. Who says a headboard must be boring? These doors bring history and character, sparking conversation and envy. A quirky find at a flea market might become your next design centerpiece. Installation can be straightforward with the right hardware, but watch out for splinters or loose paint. Sand and seal the wood for safety. Mix with modern bedding for contrast or pair with rustic accents for a cozy vibe. The result, a bedroom with personality and a story. A double-height living room instantly impresses, making even modest spaces feel grand. Oversized windows pull in daylight, wrapping the room in warmth. Suspended greenery adds a splash of life, softening the industrial edges common in barndominiums. Imagine trailing plants above, creating a natural canopy. Maintenance? Choose low-care species like pothos. This design isn't all sunshine. Cleaning tall windows can be a challenge, and controlling temperature might require clever planning. Still, the visual payoff is striking. Want to amplify the effect? Layer textures. Think leather sofas, chunky knit throws, and reclaimed wood accents to balance the drama with comfort. Imagine curling up in a snug reading nook tucked above the main living space, echoing the charm of an old hayloft. Soft lighting, chunky knit throws, and wooden beams set the scene. This kind of nook offers privacy and warmth, perfect for getting lost in a book on a rainy afternoon. Building a lofted nook makes excellent use of vertical space, especially in homes with high ceilings. However, some might find access tricky. Think ladders or narrow stairs. Add a built-in bookshelf and a plush chair, and you have a hideaway you'll never want to leave. Imagine open shelves made from old barnwood, each plank weathered by years in the elements. These shelves bring instant character to any room. Add iron brackets, and you've got an eye-catching mix of rustic and industrial. Display pottery, cookbooks, or even houseplants for a practical yet striking setup. Of course, reclaimed wood can be quirky. Expect knots, grooves, and uneven surfaces. Some see this as charm, while others might crave more polish. If you love a bit of story in your decor, these shelves are a conversation starter. Just remember to secure those iron brackets well. Nobody wants a surprise avalanche of dishes. Sliding glass walls turn a barndominium kitchen into an indoor-outdoor oasis. Open them, and suddenly your meal prep area stretches into the backyard. Imagine grilling, chatting, and serving snacks without missing a beat. Entertaining feels natural, and fresh air becomes a daily ingredient, not just a bonus. Rustic stone counters add character and stand up to muddy boots, spilled drinks, and rowdy guests. Stone's texture and warmth fit the barn aesthetic, but maintenance can be tricky. Sealing is a must. Still, if practicality meets style is your mantra, this combo checks both boxes with serious flair. A bold mural wall featuring abstract rural landscapes can spark energy in any barndominium interior. Vivid colors and sweeping shapes echo open fields and rustic skies. This isn't just decoration, it's conversation. Guests pause, kids point, and the whole room feels alive. Who says rural means bland? Of course, murals aren't for everyone. Some folks find them overwhelming, but if you crave personality, this approach beats plain paint. Try pairing the mural with neutral furniture to keep things balanced. For those with commitment issues, removable wallpaper offers a practical alternative. Art should stir something, and this idea surely does. A black metal spiral staircase instantly draws the eye and adds sophistication to any barndominium interior. It saves space and brings a modern twist to rustic surroundings. Imagine the contrast: warm wood beams paired with that cool industrial flair. Cleaning is simple, and the open design keeps rooms feeling airy. However, spiral staircases aren't everyone's cup of tea. Some people find them tricky to use, especially when carrying laundry or groceries. Yet, for those craving bold style and efficient use of square footage, this showpiece can make a lasting impression, while also sparking plenty of conversation. Mixing antique farm tools with modern art injects character and conversation into any barndominium. Imagine a rusted plow hanging beside a bold, abstract canvas, old meets new, in the best kind of handshake. This balance keeps spaces fresh, never stuffy. Who said pitchforks and pop art can't share the spotlight? Just be mindful not to overload your walls. A few well-chosen relics and statement pieces tell a richer story than cluttered chaos. Try mounting a weathered yoke above a sleek sofa or placing vintage milk cans beneath a neon sculpture. Let each element breathe. Your visitors will thank you. Imagine sinking into a cozy lounge, feet below the main floor, surrounded by soft cushions and friends. The sunken design creates a sense of intimacy, breaking up open layouts often seen in barndominiums. Panoramic windows invite the landscape inside, making every sunset part of your evening routine. While this setup feels inviting and luxurious, it's not all smooth sailing. Cleaning those plush seats can be a chore, and dust loves to settle in the lower area. Still, if you crave a space that encourages conversation and relaxation, the sunken lounge checks every box, if you don't mind a little extra upkeep. A colorful patchwork tile backsplash adds instant personality to a country modern kitchen. Each tile tells a small story, mixing patterns and hues without fuss. This playful approach breaks away from bland monotony. Cleaning is easy, and chips or stains blend in. Why settle for boring white subway tiles? Mixing tiles isn't just for artists. Anyone can pick up sample tiles at a hardware store. Combine traditional florals with bold geometrics. Try unexpected colors. Don't be shy. The result? A kitchen that welcomes guests and sparks conversation. Just watch out. Too many clashing patterns can overwhelm, so balance busy areas with calm, neutral cabinets. Imagine a living room where the fireplace wall steals the show, clad in bold corrugated metal. This industrial twist adds texture and depth, instantly raising the visual interest of your barndominium. Metal reflects light differently throughout the day, giving your space a dynamic, ever-shifting centerpiece. Some might worry about the wall feeling cold or harsh. Soften the look by pairing the metal with warm wood beams, plush rugs, or oversized sofas. Practical bonus: corrugated metal is tough and easy to clean, making it a smart choice for high-traffic family spaces. A spa-inspired bathroom sets a calming tone. Truss sinks offer a clean, modern look, while pebble flooring gently massages tired feet. Imagine brushing your teeth and feeling like you're at a resort. Add teak accents or soft lighting for even more serenity. It's functional, yet feels indulgent. One downside: pebble flooring can be tricky to clean if you skip regular upkeep. Still, the soothing effect outweighs the extra effort for many. Try pairing neutral colors with greenery to keep things fresh. You'll actually look forward to unwinding here after a long day. Why settle for a standard chair when you can hang a swing chair in a sunlit corner? Imagine sinking into a cocoon of cushions, swaying gently as golden light pours in. It's the perfect nook for reading, daydreaming, or quietly sipping coffee while the world outside keeps spinning. Installation is usually straightforward, just a strong ceiling beam, a sturdy hook, and a bit of elbow grease. Still, be sure to check weight limits and mounting instructions. While not every space can handle one, those that do gain a cozy retreat that's both playful and practical. Shiplap walls offer a clean, textured backdrop that instantly makes any space feel inviting. Pair this with jewel-toned velvet furniture, think emerald sofas or sapphire armchairs, and the room pops with color and depth. The contrast creates visual interest without overwhelming your senses. Try mixing in brass fixtures or matte black accents. These small touches balance the softness of velvet and the rustic vibe of shiplap. It's easy to clean too. Just vacuum the velvet occasionally and wipe the walls. The only real catch, velvet can show pet hair, so keep a lint roller handy. Custom bunk beds tucked into a cozy nook redefine efficient space use. Kids love the sense of adventure, and parents appreciate the tidiness. A barn-style ladder adds rustic flair and simple function. This approach saves floor space while giving each sleeper a snug, almost secret spot to rest. Still, consider safety and comfort. Barn ladders charm but need sturdy handholds and proper angle. Add reading lights or shelves for a personal touch. While these built-ins shine in family homes or vacation rentals, they may not suit teens seeking more privacy. Think about hosting dinner under a glass roof, natural light pouring in, surrounded by hanging plants. The greenhouse dining space offers an inviting blend of comfort and outdoors. Guests enjoy meals with a backdrop of greenery, and you save on energy bills by using daylight instead of harsh lighting. However, this style does require careful plant selection and upkeep. Too many plants, and the space becomes cluttered. Choose hardy varieties and stick to a regular watering calendar. If done right, your dining area turns into the talk of the town, a living space with both charm and function. Rustic wagon wheels, repurposed into statement lighting, instantly grab attention. This approach adds both character and nostalgia to a space. Why settle for generic fixtures when you can hang a conversation starter above your dining table? It's a clever way to blend history with function, especially in open-concept living areas. However, wagon wheel fixtures can be heavy and tricky to install. Before you grab one from a salvage yard, check your ceiling strength. Add Edison bulbs or candles for a cozy glow, but beware of dust traps between spokes. It's a small price to pay for big personality and vintage charm. Think about curling up in a loft bedroom filled with soft blankets, chunky knit throws, and plush pillows. Layered textiles not only keep you warm, but also bring a sense of comfort that can turn a basic sleeping space into a snug hideaway. It's like living inside your favorite sweater. Fairy lights strung along rafters or tucked behind drapes create a gentle glow that beats any harsh ceiling bulb. This simple tweak makes the whole room feel magical. Want to add personality? Mix fabrics, linen, velvet, or faux fur. Just don't go overboard or it gets cluttered fast. Imagine walking down a hallway lined with vintage rural photographs, a visual storybook on your wall. Black and white farm scenes, weathered barns, and candid shots of country life bring warmth and nostalgia. Each photo sparks conversation and adds personality, turning a functional space into an inviting, memory-filled passage. Curating these images can be a fun project for the whole family. Mix frame sizes and finishes for a casual, collected look. Don't aim for perfection. Let each photo's quirks show. If you're worried about dust, choose glass frames for easy cleaning. This hallway gallery becomes both art and history lesson. Sliding barn doors with stained glass panels offer a splash of color and personality to any Barndominium interior. They combine rustic charm with artistic flair, making even a simple hallway feel inviting. Why stick to plain wood when a pop of vibrant glass can brighten your whole mood? Installation is easier than you might expect. Many homeowners choose pre-made panels or work with local artists for a one-of-a-kind look. Just make sure the glass is tempered for safety. A small investment in stained glass can make your space stand out, but be mindful. Cleaning the panels may need extra care. Imagine a pantry that disappears behind what looks like a classic bookcase. This trick adds a playful surprise to your kitchen while keeping snacks and clutter out of sight. Guests may never guess your secret storage, and it's a conversation starter at every gathering. Building a hidden pantry with a faux bookcase door isn't just about style, it's practical. Use adjustable shelves for jars, baskets, and small appliances. However, be ready for a bit of extra cost and the need for clever carpentry. The end result? Your kitchen stays tidy and you gain extra storage without sacrificing charm. Think about a modern farmhouse office with concrete floors, sleek, practical, and surprisingly warm. The cool gray underfoot anchors the space, while leather chairs or a rich desk add texture and a bit of swagger. Want style that means business? This mix gives you comfort without sacrificing a stitch of professionalism. Concrete floors clean up easily and resist wear, but some may find them a bit chilly in winter. A plush area rug solves that in a snap. Bring in a few potted plants or vintage lamps, and you'll have a workspace that feels both current and inviting, never cold or sterile. Kids crave adventure, so why not bring the fun inside? An indoor climbing wall with barn-inspired holds, think mini hay bales and tractor wheels, can turn a spare wall into their favorite hangout. It keeps them active, sparks their imagination, and becomes a conversation starter for guests. Of course, safety matters. Add soft mats underneath and keep the wall at a manageable height. Let your children help select the shapes or colors of the holds. Who says a barn can't have a playful twist? This playful feature changes rainy day blues into grins and giggles, no boots required. Mixing rustic and modern pieces breathes fresh life into any home. A reclaimed wood dining table, with its rough-hewn charm and visible history, instantly grounds a space. Pair it with sleek, clear acrylic chairs, and you'll spark a conversation. The contrast is striking. Nature meets industry in every meal. This pairing isn't just about looks. Acrylic chairs are surprisingly comfortable and easy to clean, perfect for busy families or dinner parties. Yet, if you're a fan of plush seating, the lack of cushioning could be a letdown. Add colorful seat pads if you crave extra comfort without losing that modern edge. First impressions matter, so why not let your entryway make a statement? Oversized barn lanterns cast warm, inviting light while calling back to rural charm. Pair this with stone flooring, which adds texture and feels solid underfoot. Guests will pause and maybe even ask where you found those lights. However, striking design choices like this can require more upkeep. Stone floors are durable, but need regular cleaning to keep their good looks. Oversized lighting may mean higher ceilings or sturdy support. Still, the visual impact outweighs the occasional sweep or dust. Go bold. Your entry sets the tone for your entire home. A vaulted ceiling instantly draws the eye upward, creating a sense of spaciousness in your bedroom. Pairing this with a canopy bed brings romance and comfort, turning the room into a personal retreat. Picture soft drapes and crisp linens, all under the warm glow of a rustic chandelier. However, think carefully about scale. A massive chandelier can overpower a smaller room, while the wrong canopy fabric might collect dust. Go for wood beams or wrought iron accents to add character. For lighting, try a dimmer switch to control mood. Why settle for bland when your ceiling can steal the show? Forget stiff chairs. Imagine a home theater where seating mimics rustic hay bales. Modular cubes, wrapped in burlap or soft linen, let you shape the layout. Movie nights feel different when you're lounging in comfort that nods to classic barn vibes. Plus, cleaning is a breeze thanks to removable covers. Some guests might find the look a bit too farmhouse, but the flexibility can't be beat. Need more space for a gathering? Move the cubes aside. Want a cozy nest for two? Stack them up. This creative seating brings barn charm and practical function to your movie zone. Barndominium interior ideas can turn a plain structure into a warm, inviting home. Why settle for ordinary? Mix modern lines with barn-inspired charm. Try a cozy reading nook or a bold mural wall. Each space can reflect your personality and practical needs. Ready to get started? Pick one idea and make it your own this weekend. Even a small change, like vintage barn doors or a hanging swing chair, can transform your space. Remember, your barndominium should feel like you live there, not a magazine. Farmhouse bedroom ideas, modern living room ideas, modern farmhouse kitchen ideas, neutral bedroom ideas, bathroom decor ideas.